Heather and I are back with another model here in Sun City, Texas. Which model is this?
This is the Stardom. This is a really great model. It's not the largest model. It's kind of a mid-range at about 2,250 square feet. And it's a 2, possibly 3 bedroom with a 2 and a half bath, sorry. Missed that half.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that you had a good look of the outside. You can see the 2-car garage and then the third section of the garage over here. So you have plenty of garage space. I like the, what do you call it, elevation of the home, but I also don't want to stand outside while the cedar's going to attack us.
The cedar's horrible right now.
It is.
All right, let's go take a look inside. So this has a really nice covered patio, a good sized space. So, you know, you can put like little chairs and hang out over there, you know, if you want to like hang out in the front. And it definitely would keep your guests from out of the rain if it's raining.
Yes. Yeah. I actually lied that it's a that it's a wide berth here, because you can have a little, what do you call it? Like a place to put your packages, like a storage compartment for your packages here.
Yeah.
You can have even a shoe rack for people outside. Sometimes they're so narrow you don't have those choices.
Exactly. Yeah. This has a really nice amount of space. So when you come in, I love how they designed this one. This has a really nice entryway, but it's not super long, right? And then you have your office right off to the side. Immediately off to the side, which is great because it's separate from the rest of the house. So, you know, if you're not needing to work from home, this could obviously be another sitting room, or it could be, you know, a hobby room, or whatever you wanted to make it, right?
And help me clarify if I'm incorrect here, Heather. So this could be the 3rd bedroom if they wanted to convert it when they were building, right?
Right. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, that's easy enough to convert.
And then there's things like the recessed ceiling that they put up.
Yep.
I'm going to come inside so people get to see what it looks like from inside.
And of course, this is a model, so they have things like accent walls and, you know, all the pretty decor that's in here.
Yeah, you don't get the art on the walls, people.
No, no. And things like, you know, this type of chandelier is going to be a little bit different, right? But you do have the nice recessed ceiling, you have the crown molding. And again, I love the flooring that they chose for this home.
I'm going to agree with you. I think the color of the flooring is one of those that's just, it'll persist throughout the years. You don't have to worry about it falling away during trends.
Right. And what I particularly like about this particular floor is that you have the wide planks intermixed with some smaller planks. And so it gives the room a whole lot of dimension, and it's hand scraped. So you have a lot of variation in each of the planks.
Yeah. Right? Instead of it being like a repeating pattern across.
Correct.
Yeah. This does look really good. I like that.
And so then as you come in, of course, you have to have your coat closet.
You have to, even though some builders choose not to do that.
Right.
And some models and floor plans choose not to do that. You have to.
Yeah. And then you have your powder room, which is really nice because, again, you don't have to have one of the secondary baths be something that the guests use. You have your powder room there.
Well, it's perfect. If somebody's in your kitchen or hanging out in your living room or even in the back, they can have a place to come go, and they don't, like you said, they don't have to go through your bedroom. You don't really want that.
Right.
Unless you know these people very well.
Very well, yes. And so now we have your wide open, I mean, this is like the most open concept floor plan.
It is.
That there is. So you have this lovely living space with your kitchen. You've got sort of a bar area. It's not a wet bar, just a dry bar area.
I'm going to call it my coffee bar.
Your coffee bar, yes, coffee bar. You've got a wine fridge, drink fridge space. Now, I don't know that this comes specifically with the home.
Yeah.
I don't know that might just be the space.
I feel like that's one of those things that if we were sitting down with you and the sales consultant, we might be able to make that happen.
Exactly.
All you have to do is let us know when we're having that conversation.
Right.
I like the storage for the wine bottles up top.
Yeah.
Even the cups, the wine glasses. It's just cool.
Well, just lots of storage in this kitchen area, right? So you've got, you know, drawers and cabinets here. And then you've also, this is one of my favorite features that they put in the Sun City homes. You have these open cabinets at the end of this massive kitchen bar area.
How large is this island? I don't know the number, but it is quite large. I would almost guess 15-ish feet.
I mean, if I laid down on this thing,
I
could easily fit 2 of me on there.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
At least 10 and a half, 11 feet, I'm guessing. So
that's
very,
really cool.
very large.
And then they've They've got all KitchenAid stainless appliances
KitchenAid
here.
appliances, you've got your built-in microwave, you've got an oven here, and it's actually a double oven setup because you have another one over here.
Yes.
And then, of course, you've got your gas cooktop with, I love that they have the center griddle, the large pot area here in the center.
I agree with that. I do want to mention for people that are relocating from out of state, in the Texas area, the Central Texas area, it's about 50-50 whether or not you're going to get like a natural gas community or you're going to have to deal with all electric in your home. So it's nice to know that if you do choose Sun City, and we can help you navigate that conversation, but if you do choose Sun City, you're going to get that natural gas.
Which is so amazing, especially if, I don't know, the power goes out during the freeze.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that has been known to happen.
It is. Well, and your other option is to have like a massive generator plus solar plus and or battery, right? Or be attached to like a hospital grid or something.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. And then, they have the split sinks here. This looks like a 50-50 split instead of a 40-60. You can also get them with just the large farmhouse sinks if you prefer that. And then this, I love this feature because you can put your sponges in here instead of having them sit on your counter. Sponges just aren't attractive.
I think we've talked about this before. I don't know if it was in one of the model videos, but like some builders, that doesn't even open.
Yes.
And it's like, well, why would you put it there? Why would you do that and then not finish it? Because that's perfect. That's a genius idea.
Yeah. And then, of course, you have your built-in trash and recycling, which is just so great because, those metal bins, and this again is a model, so you have a metal bin sitting over there. They're just not attractive. I don't care how pretty you try to make a trash bin. They're not attractive.
I just want to show the metal trash bin so they like you had mentioned.
It's a nice metal trash bin, but still it's a trash bin, and it's just not pretty.
Yeah.
And so you also have, again, KitchenAid, where you have the metal interior, and you've got the 3 racks, which this is such a lifesaver.
Do you say aluminum or aluminium?
Aluminum.
All right. In the comments, let us know if you say aluminum or aluminium.
Yes, which one is correct? Please let us know.
It's funny because I was looking at deodorant yesterday because you cared to hear that. And you know how it says aluminum free? It actually says aluminum, not aluminium.
Right.
That's it. That's it. This is my whole story. So we have a couple blocks here for outlets. If you want to have outlets in, go ahead. I know what you're going to say, but say it.
If you're building it today, you won't have these here. They're going to be on top. This weird little pop-out thing, which I don't know. I'm still kind of getting used to.
I like it. I think the challenge is it has to match or it feels odd to me because isn't it like a plastic?
It is. And it's usually just a black plastic cap.
Yeah.
That you push down and it pops up about this much on your counter and it has your outlets in it. So it's just a little different, but that's code now.
Yeah, well, because imagine if you did have your wine glass from over there sitting right here and then it's spilled and then you've got your laptop plugged in. Right? So I guess that's the thing. But I guess the same thing could happen up top too. Anyway, we didn't make the rules. We're just telling you what's going on.
We didn't make the rules. And again, you have more of the storage down here, which is lovely.
I want to talk about the size of this fridge.
Yeah.
This is a full-size fridge, right?
It's full size. It's not a counter depth. But even though it does stick out on this side from the counter, right?
Yes.
They built the wall out enough
to match.
Yes. But it's not going to be in the way, right?
So smart. Like such a clever design.
Yeah. It's really important because you'll see a lot of places where this wall maybe comes out a little too far.
Yep.
And then your door is hitting it every time.
Yep.
So, and I don't know if you knew this, but if you buy the counter, I'm sure you did. But if you buy a counter depth, it's actually more money.
It's more money for less space, like those tiny little soda cans. It's like, why am I paying so much for this little bit? Yeah.
Right. So it's nice that you can get this nice full-size one.
Yep.
Do we want to venture this way or?
I would imagine people want to see like the primary and then we can come back to here.
All right. Well, let's go do that then.
Yeah.
So this has 2 primaries.
Yeah. Well, pick one. Let's do this one because then we can come back over on this side and show the other side.
All right. So we'll go out to this lovely, this is a Texas-sized patio if I ever saw one.
This is the patio I need right now in my life.
Exactly. We'll go see that in a minute. But here you have a lovely one of the 2 primary suites. Okay. It has the nice coffered ceiling.
So I do have to ask, why are we calling it a primary suite? Like, why are we saying it has two primary suites? I think people want to know that, may want to know
Because
that.
they have ensuite bathrooms.
Inside of the bedroom,
Yes.
right?
So we call primary, bedrooms any bedroom that has an attached bathroom to it. Okay. Otherwise, it's a guest or secondary bedroom.
Right.
And so this has a very large, I mean, this is a king size bed. You've got two very sizable nightstands next to it. You've got, a dresser over here, and there's still plenty of space for, an end of the bed little seat here. So very good sized room. This bathroom has to be one of my favorites. I love this flooring. I like this tile. I just like the feel. It is really wide. I mean, look at this.
It's really wide. I would say
really
I like
spacious.
the style because it's different. I
is.
think, I don't know. I like it because it's different. I don't know if I would have liked it if I start seeing it in every home. I think it's how I'll say it.
Sure. Yeah. But this house feels very, I think we were talking about this earlier. It feels more like a Cape Cod chalet sort of, feel to it. I love this. It doesn't have one of those gigantic bathtubs that no one can get in and out of.
True, yeah.
Or desires to clean. It has this massive shower with a nice little seat,
That's necessary.
You can do your shaving, right?
Because I need that.
Well, we do. It's girls do.
Okay, I'm just saying.
And again, I love that they have the window up
High,
right?
yes.
So there is plenty of light coming into this space, but nobody's going to be peering in, unless they go get a ladder, and
So
kudos for them for making the effort, right?
Well, right, yeah. Then they've earned it.
Right.
I was at another builder this past weekend showing, and I saw exactly that. So it's this beautiful claw tub, and then a huge, like a massive window. What do they call them? Like a portrait window?
Right.
Just a massive window.
Like right there at the tub?
No, there was no distortion in the glass. It was clear as day. You could see outside. And then across, the house next to it was really close, because sometimes they build them a little closer than we'd like, especially for the money we're paying. And it was the dining room.
Right.
And so the dining room, people, everybody's sitting there eating, you look over and you see people getting into your claw tub. I'm like, that's not right. That's not right.
That's getting to know your neighbors a little too well.
Yes.
So then again, we have, a very long vanity here, which is great, because I don't know about you, I tend to use a lot of space on the vanity.
I just redid the things that I'm putting on my vanity, so let me get back to you on that one.
All right. And so lots of drawer space in between, which is nice. And of course, soft close drawers.
Yes, important.
Yay, love that.
I also like that they have the fixtures. I don't like the fixtures they chose personally, but I like that they have them on the drawers in here and in the kitchen, because not all builders give you that option, and not all builders have nice styles available either.
Yeah. And so again, plenty of drawer space, plenty of cabinet space, which is important. And then you have a very well-sized, well-proportioned linen closet with plenty of floor space, so you can have your laundry basket, whatever you want there. And then
I might as well show it,
room, the throne.
It's missing the bidet, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yes, everyone seems to be getting to the, I don't know.
Oh no,
it's not my thing.
Have to have it.
Not my thing.
Yep, a bidet and dude wipes as a backup, contingency planning.
Just bring the hose through the window if you're in that, or
what hose are we referring to? It doesn't even matter.
Just take a shower. Anyway, so here's the very good sized closet and our in-charge station.
Which does what?
I know. Why don't you tell everybody?
No.
You're the techie guy.
I'm a little bit of a nerd. So basically, all of the stuff that you need to connect your electronics, your routers, maybe your security system that go in the house is all connected in one space. That way you don't have to hire somebody to come and run wires throughout the home. And if they do need to work on it, you know exactly where they need to go. They shouldn't be fishing around the rest of your place to fix things.
Right. So yeah, it's very convenient to have a one-stop shop basically for all your electronic needs.
I think we don't really point out, or I haven't really pointed out in that I can remember when we were talking through these, the carpet in the closet. Can you explain how that might work if we were helping them go through a build?
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's a matter of preference, but for a lot of people, when they're in their closets, you
Hmm.
know, looking for their clothes, getting their shoes ready, and whatnot, you're barefoot,
Yes,
and it's kind of nice to just
not like
have,
me.
yeah,
Eh,
it's kind of nice to just have your, you
had to
know,
show the kicks, you know.
I know they're very pretty shoes,
Thank
very stylish.
you. They're
Whereas,
recycled.
are they really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. You know, so you're barefoot in here. It's just nice to be on some plush carpet.
Yeah.
You know, if you really don't want carpet anywhere in your house, we can absolutely make that happen too.
That's really important. I think
Yeah.
depending on where you come from or where you've grown up, that
Yeah.
changes things. I have had clients that tend to stumble sometimes, and so they prefer carpet in more places. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from the
Mhm.
Chicagoland area. You've lived in Michigan for a short amount of time. So
You
everything
blink and
had
I
carpet
gone. Yeah.
because it was so cold all the time. You're
I've
like, I
lived
just,
here most of my life, and we
right,
don't like carpet here.
right, exactly. So Texas is like no carpet,
Yes.
and Midwest is like all the carpet, and then other places are like, that's how I
But there's
feel
a
today
reason we don't like carpet here.
because it's 127 degrees.
It's literally like living on the sun half the year.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of allergens.
Yes, and pets, but yes,
And
allergens.
pets. Yes, pets are a big thing, but allergens
As I'm
are
sniffling
huge.
as we're walking
Right.
away.
As
Yeah.
we're both dying from cedar fever, you know, that you want it out of your stuff, right? So
Let's
you
go
don't want
outside
like
last.
the pollen. We'll go outside last. Yeah, we
Because
don't
of
want the
that.
pollen in our flooring material.
Yes.
So we prefer to just not have carpet.
Yeah,
So you'll see a lot of places that are advertised no carpet, and it's a big deal.
it is.
Yeah.
So that's one primary.
One primary, and then we'll come over here to the second primary, which again is pretty much the same size room. You don't have the coffered ceiling in this one.
Mm-hmm. So this is the tertiary primary, the secondary primary?
Secondary primary. Secondary primary, not the we don't have a third bedroom here.
Well, unless we turn that office up there.
Unless you turn, but I
But
don't
it doesn't
think
have
that'll
a
be,
bathroom in it.
It won't
so
have a bathroom. But so you can see this bathroom is a little less fancy, right? You just have a regular walk-in shower.
Yep. So no bench in here.
No bench in here.
It's a single vanity instead of a double.
Single vanity. You still have a very nice size linen closet.
Mm-hmm.
You have a decent size walk-in closet,
Still
but
a
obviously
walk-in.
nothing like what we had in the other
Right.
primary. And then you have your powder room right there.
Water closet is what
Water
Texans call it.
closet. Sorry, water closet.
Water closet.
Yes, water closet.
Like water burger.
So something we didn't show in here is the different sizes here. You've got the living space over here, your family room.
Yes.
And then you have your formal dining or kitchen area, right? We don't see a lot of people separating the kitchen dining and formal dining anymore. It's all become one large space, one communal room. And so they've made the dining spaces larger to accommodate both, whether it's just normal family eating or if they're having entertaining guests. Right?
There's something else that I noticed that I wanted to touch on is when you have your TVs mounted or an entertainment center over there, notice how the walls kind of protect what would be hiding behind there. So if somebody's walking into the front door, they're not seeing all your cables and stuff behind your TV. It's a little thing, but I feel like this is the kind of thing that makes the difference when somebody comes over. They don't want to see all that. You don't want them to see all your mess hanging about, right?
Well, so they've designed homes with these things in mind. So even so much as having this wall here and this one there, right? And then of course they have the bump outs, the little cutouts in the wall for all the wiring and stuff so that they don't have to hang down. And of course everything connects through your hub, the on-cue, in the room that we just showed you.
Well, and this particular floor plan would be great. Let's say you were doing a Super Bowl party, for those of you that are into that sort of thing. You could do it on this side and on that side.
Right.
Which is really funny. I mean, that's like a bar setup. I don't know who would be doing that, but I've been in a situation where I've had two TVs in the same space before. Let me just say it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was not an adult, but I did it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, heck, you could have a TV hanging out in the bedrooms. You could have one in the office, you know, party all day. So let's go take a look over in this space. So we have the laundry room, I think, is one of the main areas for me that I really enjoy that this is a large space.
Yes.
Because when I'm doing laundry, I don't want to have to take everything, from this little tiny closet and then try to shuffle it out with this basket and then have it dump out on the floor and do all that. Everything can be in here. You can have your folding table. If you needed to iron, there's plenty of space in here for that.
Yeah.
So it's a really well thought out space, and they have your sink in here.
I think that's big.
Very important.
I come home with dirty shoes all the time still at my big age.
There you go.
Yeah.
So love this space. They did a really good job here on that. Oh, I forgot to show how big this pantry is.
Okay, yep, let me back up.
This is my idea of a pantry.
This is a real pantry.
This is a real pantry.
Real pantry.
This is like you could do some shopping in here.
Well, and so I remember maybe 10, 20 years ago, they would make these pantries that were this size, but they would also attach it to the laundry room. And I always thought that was strange. I was like, I don't want to have my washer and dryer
in the laundry room.
Yeah, in there with my food.
That was a little strange.
It is.
And so here we'll go out into the garage, but they have this really nice area here where you can like sit down, you can put your shoes down there, you can hang up your coats, purse, whatever, right? So that's a really nice area. And then this, we love showing how easy it is to access your AC units. They have everything down in the home, not up in the attic.
Yes, that's huge.
Huge, because I was just showing properties this past weekend to some folks, and he's got some mobility problems from a hip replacement, and all of the water heater and all the HVAC was up in the attic. And his wife was like, I'm not crawling up in the attic, and he can't.
Right.
And so here they really think about these things.
Yeah.
And so it's all down here, and there's plenty of space. It's a big closet, so it's not crammed in there.
Well, there's plenty of space, and it's away from the main primary bedroom.
Right.
Right. So you don't have to worry about being asleep and having this kick on and disturbing you.
Although they are pretty quiet.
They are.
These closets, this is a solid corridor. This is not,
more solid than it needed to be.
Right, exactly. And so then the garage, we've got a nice 3-car, which is lovely. Everybody here, this is a golf cart community. Can you tell?
Yes.
They're storing golf carts here. So this is definitely a golf cart community. Just about everybody drives a golf cart around. And so there's plenty of space to park your golf cart and then a couple other cars.
Yes.
This is a nice space here for, you could put a workbench or something here if you needed to.
I feel like it's enough space to be able to put your trash cans and a few other things, just because I often find it hard in Central Texas garages, if it's just a 2-car garage or doesn't have a bump out, to know where to put your trash cans. Usually it's like on the side of the house behind the fence.
Exactly.
So this just makes it easier.
Yeah, it does.
Cleaner.
Yeah, and then you have the a water softener loop right here.
Yes.
So this one doesn't have the water softener installed, but they do have the loop, which the plumbing is the most expensive part of getting that. And why is it important to have water softener loop?
Well, because Sun City is right near a quarry, and you can get a lot of mineral deposits in your water. What'll happen is, if you don't have a water softener and you have white t-shirts, after a couple cycles, they won't be white t-shirts anymore. Same with your hair. Your hair will get all like hard. You'll feel it right away.
Yeah, we have hard water, so having a water softener really.
I could have just said that, but I was trying to give examples.
Yeah. And then this particular unit does not have a tankless water heater. It has a regular water heater. Whether or not, if you built one of these units, it would be a tankless or a regular, I don't know for sure. Yeah. Because most of the units we've been seeing have tankless.
Yeah, so I think it's a conversation for when it's built.
Correct.
Maybe having a conversation with the sales consultant.
Right. Now, again, these models have been here for a little while, so things do change as well as far as what they put into their builds. So it may be that they're just doing tankless now. We don't know.
I'm not sure if we've talked about this before, but I also like that it's not a split column garage. It just, you press the button and the garage opens up both sides. And then this one is separate because it's just for like your golf carts or maybe, motorcycles or your toys.
Right. So great space here in the garage. Oh, and it's completely finished.
Yes,
so I don't
that's
know.
true. That's a good
Depending on
point.
where you're from, that might not be something you're used to seeing.
Yeah. Well, some of y'all might be used to seeing a full basement. So you don't get that. So they're finishing this instead for you.
Yeah, we don't have basements.
We have no basements.
No.
I mean,
we have what we call Texas basements.
This is it.
And then last but not least, let's take a look outside.
For a short
And
while because
for a
it's chilly.
short while because of the cedar pollen, and I'm not seeing any blow.
Right. Well, I
Yeah.
hope you're not.
No, no. There was actually a movie, and for the life of me, I can't remember
Was it
what
called
it's.
Blow with
No,
Johnny Depp in it?
no, I can't remember what it's called, but it had to do with the trees being upset at humanity, and the wind would blow,
It's
and
called
then
Lord
everyone
of the
would die.
Rings. They were
No, that's
tree
not it.
ants?
No, that's not
No?
it.
Okay.
Anyway, it kind of feels like that this time of year when the cedar pollen's out because they're very angry at us, and then
Yeah.
we get sick. So this patio back here is amazing.
Yeah.
This
It's a
would
good
be
size.
the normal patio, right?
Yep.
And then this is all extra. If you're going to do extra, do it at the build. Get your extra big patio at the build because they can do the tie-in to the regular patio.
Yes.
Okay. This has a built-in kitchen outside with your barbecue grill. It's tied in to the main gas, which
That's
again
important.
is important, right? So this is going to be a natural gas barbecue. It's not going to be your propane, right? You've got your refrigerator out here. You've got your sink. You've got all your, lighting outside, and then just this lovely view. Not everything is going to have this lovely view, but eventually this will be for sale, and you might be able to have this lovely view.
I'm just smiling big because you said refrigerator, not refrig. It's funny.
Refrigerator.
I know, that's what it is. That's how I say it too.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean this is lovely. You can hear actually they're doing a new part of the subdivision over there, and that's happening right now. So you can kind of see how it's being built.
Point out that you didn't hear any of that inside.
Not at all.
Yeah, so
No.
the houses are built with pretty good quality. You don't have to worry about the noise from outside unless there's something being built like right next door to you, of course.
Exactly.
But even the road, didn't hear any road noise, didn't hear any construction,
No.
and it's happening just a couple, like what would be a block away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen this plan. It is a really cool setup because you have both primaries and then still the office that can be converted into potentially another bedroom, maybe for guests or something. I guess the first question I would ask is, who do you think this could fit for, Heather?
Oh,
like what kind? This is strange, right? It's a little different.
It's different, but I think it's perfect for, maybe a couple who just, they might have a son or a daughter or just a family friend come and visit once in a while.
Yeah.
Or a single person who's just, same thing. They enjoy their space, their living space, because the main body of the home, the main square footage of the home is this living space right here, right?
Yeah, so whoever it is, they have to get along.
True, true.
But you have your own space across from each other, too.
Right, they're separate. They're not touching. They're separate spaces. And then again, even if you were sharing the space with someone and you wanted to watch something different on TV, you could either do that in the rooms or that office could be, like I said, if you don't need an office, it could be another living space, sitting area or whatnot. So yeah, it's a really flexible floor plan. It's a beautiful design, really open concept.
I just wanted to give everybody one last look at kind of the breadth of the space. It's really quite large.
Yep, and very tall ceilings, which I
think
makes it
ceilings,
I think that makes it feel a lot.
It does. It feels open. It feels bright. It lets in a lot of light. I think we say natural light in every video when there is natural light, and this has an abundance of it. So thank you so much for walking through this plan with us. If you have any questions, our contact information is below. Let us know what you think of this, what you would change, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.